What's up? This is Amawata Bay. Again, I'm here to try to get y'all to understand some things. All right. When we're first born, say we're a day old, we're looking up at the world and we're seeing mothers, fathers, big brothers and sisters, we're looking up, we're seeing these people walking, talking, we see the televisions, we see the life, we see it surround us. As we grow up, you know, you start to learn to crawl, and then you eventually start walking, like these people that you first seen walking. Then you start to eventually speak. You start to talk like these people that you've seen talking. Over time, you become to be able to run, ride bikes, go to school, and after a time, you become these exact same people that you once looked up at until you have your own child, and now you're looking down at them and they're repeating the same process that you repeated. And through the same process of watching you and looking up to you and looking up to everything else, they will gain the ability to be able to do all those certain things. Ha. But see, the key is this, right? What y'all missing or failing to understand is the fact that at one point in time, all you can do is look and see and think about what it is that you're looking at and seeing it. After continually looking at these things, seeing these things, thinking about these things for so long, you start to gain the ability to actually do these things. That is an example in the exact way that life works. Whether you've ever prayed, believe in a God, or whatever you believe in, before anything happens, first we have universal law. That's universal law right there. Law of creation. And that's how things is created. That's how things work. Same thing. If you had, now bear with me, I'm going somewhere on every video. I'm not saying nothing for nothing. If you was to build, you a teenager or you a kid, you begin to build slingshots, take the hanger, you take the rubber band, put them, or you take the popsicle sticks and you foul them down and do the shanks of some in jail on the sidewalk. You make one part of it sharp, and you take the two popsicle sticks, right, and you like connect them. You take a rubber band and you kind of like tie them together, like right here in the middle. So the rubber bands, so now you can swing them, and then you got the clotheslines that are, you hand the clothes over with, and you keep this end together. So now the rubber band's here. So when you put a clothesline, pop, this flicks out like a switchblade with the pointy end at the top. You know what I'm saying? But we start creating this shit like that. We make go-karts, take the garbage cans, take the wheels off the bottom of the garbage cans, and we take a board, we nail it to the board, and we use another board, one going, excuse me. Well, both of them going to be flat, so both of them basically going horizontal, but one going this way and one crossing in the cross. So the one in the front, you put your feet on it, and if you want to turn right, you push to the left. You want to turn left, you push to the right and guide it. And then we start making clubhouses, you know what I'm saying, all these type of things. But before, remember, we couldn't talk, we couldn't walk, we couldn't do none of things. We couldn't build clubhouses. We couldn't do nothing. So as things start going, we start thinking about these things and ways of accomplishing these things, then we start doing them. Um, so if a person was to start off to build a house, if you never knew how to build a house, if you've never built a house, 9 out of 10, you're not going to be able to build a house. And it's going to look like an impossible mission to you. Same as a skyscraper. Imagine building a skyscraper or a bridge. You have no idea how to build one. You've never heard of it done. You've never seen a bridge built. You've never seen a house built. You've never seen a skyscraper built, none of these things. So to you, it may seem impossible. But if you start to think about those things and you start applying, then you start thinking about them, and then you develop the will to want to do them, then that's the law of action. So now you're working with universal laws, and then eventually you're going to begin to be able to do the proper learning, studying, researching to develop the means and the know about to in order to build your bridge or your building or whatever it is you're trying to build, right? So once that's accomplished, we got buildings, we got bridges. Once you build 10 bridges, you can design bridges now. You know the concept of them. You can build a bridge that do whatever you want it to do. Like now they're building a bridge somewhere, or they're talking about building a bridge that's going to go from across the ocean. It's going to it's going to connect 2 continents. It's going to connect the continent of, where is it at? There's Asia up here. It's going to go from Alaska, and it's going to cross across the ocean, which is the North Pacific, or the Bering Sea, whatever, and it's going to end up down here somewhere in Asia somewhere. You feel me? So they're talking about building a bridge going from Alaska to Asia across the ocean, miles long, you know what I'm saying? So now it's up to the designer who knows and understands how to build bridges and understand the concepts of it, understands the foundation, understands the wind, the waves that's going to come on, the potential of earthquakes and natural disasters and tsunamis. They have to predict all these things, but they know what everything's consistent of. You know what I'm saying? They know, you can pretty much see what's going to happen. You can, anyway, you get what I'm saying. But get back to the point. Now, by being able to do, so now things become pretty clear to you. You can think it up, and now you can build it, and you can make wondrous things. Like in Dubai, they got a man-made island made like a palm tree that has thousands of houses, hotels, restaurants on it. People buying houses for millions of dollars in Dubai because their oil has run out, and it was keeping the economy going with the oil. Now the oil is due to run out in 2016. So now they have to find a way to keep money going. So they transformed a desert and made an ocean out there and made an island in the ocean and they got the largest building in the world, and you name it. Look it up, Dubai. But it all started off as that thought. And once you start to understand your thoughts and the power of things, you know what I'm saying, then you start to create those things. So, with all that being said, we get to what we have now. And I'm telling you, a lot of us, due to the things that's happening in our history, we don't know how to do anything. We don't know how to sew our own clothes. We don't know how to farm. We don't know how to start our own businesses, create our own money, create our own societies. We don't know how to do masonry, medicine, science, astrology. We don't know any of these things, leaving us victim to those that does know. And right now, these things may seem far off and tremendous, but as anything else, like previously just mentioned, if you used to think about it, act upon it, anything that you think about, you can create it. It's a way to do it. You just don't know right now. So you sit here calling on God, hoping He do something for you that no man can do except for you. Okay? So, I'm telling you that this is it. We are here. This that y'all call a world, this shit is an illusion. It don't exist for real. It's fake. It's only a thought that you hold up in your mind, in your head, and you say that this is what it is, and that is what it is, and I know this, and there is a God, and there is this. You are creating these things with your thoughts, people. And if that is the case, imagine what else you could think about. Imagine what else you can create. Anything that you can think about, you can create. Put yourself where the fuck you want to be. I have to use profanity sometimes because you people don't fucking understand. Profanity stresses things. It put emphasis to statements. You feel me? If I could tell you to get out of my house, you might be moving too slow. Where if I told you, get the fuck out of my house, motherfucker be like, shit. And I walk up on your ass, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be on your way out the motherfucking door, you feel me? That's why I curse sometimes. But I want you people to understand. You are what you think. You are what you eat. As within, so without, as above, so below. Think about what you want and keep thinking about it until you find out how the fuck to do it. And never stop. Never give up. We can create our own worlds. Hell, we created this world and everything in it. Everything in it started off as a thought. Somebody thought it up and then they did it. Either you're going to think or you're not. And if you don't think, somebody's going to think for you. And what they think about is what they're going to create. And your bullshit you think about is what you're going to create. Stop playing around. Open your eyes. It ain't got to be none of this. It is what we make it. No one man has never ran the show. Power is in the people. Power is in the whole 360-degree circle. Up, the down, the left, and the right. The whole cross. The crucifix. You know what I'm saying? They call it a fucking crucifix. You know, whatever. This is your boy. I'm a water babe. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.